Cropster Cafe. If you're a roastery or if you own a cafe business, you surely put a lot of thought into the brew recipes that you use for the different beverages that you have on offer, right? And getting those recipes out to the different locations that you either own or customers of yours can be a bit cumbersome. Let me show you how you can use Cropster Cafe to make this a little bit easier. Today, I'm signed in my location Berlin Mitte, and let's assume I have a new coffee that I'm using in another location, and I'd like to use it in my location Berlin Mitte. So I go to my recipe section, where I have created the brew recipes for the espresso hairbender already. When I access this recipe, I can see I use it in Berlin-Kreuzberg and in Sacramento, and I'm pretty happy with the baseline that I use for Berlin-Kreuzberg. So I simply pick that brew with 18 grams in and 34 grams out in 26 seconds and set it as a reference for the location of my choice, in my case, Berlin Mitte. So I set it as a reference, and voila, here it is, shows it to me with the parameters that I have used in the other location. Returning to my dashboard as a barista coming in on Berlin Mitte, I will now see the hairbender recipe in the background with flavor descriptors and the main parameters that I'm interested in to recreate this beverage. Now let's assume you have a slightly different equipment setting, or something is different and you'd like to alter this recipe slightly. Nothing easier than that. You just return to your recipe section, go to the recipe hairbender, and you can just pick any of the brews that you already did with Berlin Mitte and replace it as your reference. Let me pick this one. All I do is I set it as reference, reconfirm my location, and here we go. And now I see I have a slightly altered recipe for the very same coffee in my location Berlin Mitte. That's how easy it can be to get brew recipes out in different locations and still have the flexibility to update reference wherever you are. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.